Hey guys, it's Gabby from Profit Plans, and I am here to film this plan with me in my Erin Condren Vertical from the 26th through the 1st of April. I'll be using this kit from Nicole Alexia Designs. It's her Hello Spring kit, and I thought it was perfect since Easter was on the 1st, and it's got a little bit of gold foiling. It's one of her mini kits. Here is the bottom washi, some functional items. This is on her glossy paper, as well as some headers and little things. So that's what I'll be starting off with. I also brought a bunch of washi that I thought might work with this kit. So I have these. Hold on, I got quite a few of these. Alright, so this is what I'm thinking. These three are from Simply Gilded, and then these are just from a roll from Michaels. I've been using these a lot, but they match a lot of the kits that I have, so I thought that I could pull them in my spread because they're really pretty. So, and they're gold foiled. Well, most of them are. This one's rose gold, but I don't mind mixing metals on those. So that's pretty much what I'll be working off of for this memory spread, again in my vertical. So I'm going to start by laying down the bottom washi, doing the sidebar, and then putting down some of my headers. I really loved the art in this kit. It's like a little bit hard to see, especially now looking at it through like the lens of the camera, because all the colors are just so pastel and so light and so pretty. The finished spread I already posted on my Instagram as well, with like text after I write everything in. So I chose to use the Hello Spring box, even though I know spring started the week before, but this was my spring break, so I definitely wanted to put that as the quote box. Then I chose to use this super cute little bunny on Easter Sunday because it's Easter and it's cute. Then I did my usual kind of stacking in the center, the full boxes. I just really like the look of that since it kind of breaks up the bottom washi as well. And this kit is just so pretty with the gold foil. I haven't used any gold foil kits before this one. I've purchased a few, but I haven't actually pulled them into my spread. And like, I get it. I know why everybody likes foil, why the Shine Squad exists. I get it. Like, it's so pretty. It's so stunning. I really like this glossy paper as well. I had a little bit of a hard time just kind of picking things up here and there, but it wasn't terrible, so I didn't actually have to pull out my undo, which I don't really like to, because I mean, I could do it with things being a little bit crooked, like it's totally fine. So I really love, again, these colors and just the pastel, and it really felt like spring. So this particular week we went to Tennessee kind of on a last minute trip, so it was definitely fun, and I have a lot of stuff to put in this memory spread. I know this is really late, a little bit later than usual. I tend to kind of film the week and then posted that same, or like that Monday or Tuesday for the same week, but I don't know, work's been crazy, so I haven't even been able to film this past week. So again, I'm sorry, it is what it is. Now, here I am laying down the sidebar. I started off with the Simply Gilded washi, which I think is super pretty. It was one of the washis, I believe, was it from the Candy Bows collection? Might have been. So put that down, and then I put down the two habit trackers, one for marking personal stuff and the other one for work stuff, since I keep track of those in my B6, but I like to have them here anyways. Then I put down a this week header with a Monday through Sunday list. Again, I like to make note of what my son's doing, or just some little memories of what's going on in his life, just because, you know, again, they grew up pretty fast. And then at the bottom, I just decided to use the leftover full box because I thought it just looked cute and put it there. Then for the rest of the spread, I ended up using the today headers at the top of each day. I kind of planned just daily but ended up using the same headers. So I started off by putting down this little thing, and it's got like a little money symbol. I really tried to just pull things from the kit this week. I didn't pull too many stickers from anywhere else, and this was the mini kit version, so I thought that was really cool that I was able to do that and not really have to pull many from anywhere else again, because the colors were just so pretty. I wanted to use as much of the kit as I could. So again, put down that label to mark that we were leaving for Tennessee that day, and so we had to go get gas, and then we made a Dunkin' stop. Then I put down a half box, a strip of washi underneath, and the little car icon from the kit to mark that we were driving to Tennessee. We're about 9 hours out, so we left pretty early, and then just wanted to spend the day as much as we could in Tennessee. Then I put down another strip of washi, and this one is also from Simply Gilded. It's super cute. This one's definitely from the Candy Bows, so that's what I'm doing now. Then after this, I end up putting, what did I put down first? The half box? Yeah, the half box to mark that drinking some wine, hanging out in the hot tub in the cabin. We ended up staying in this cabin because we went to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and if you guys aren't familiar, the Smoky Mountains are right there. The national park is there, so we were able to just rent this cabin and literally stay across the street from the Smokies. It was pretty cool. So because we stayed in the cabin, I also put down a little circle icon with a grocery cart on it because we did a grocery run since we wanted to buy some things just for us to be able to just eat a few meals inside or in the cabin, mainly breakfast, because we knew we'd be out and about and then want to buy all the things anyways. So then on Tuesday was our first full day, and we definitely took advantage. We got up early, put down that half box to mark that we went to this place called Ober in Gatlinburg, and basically there's a lot of touristy places or things to do there, and so we went on this mountain coaster and we did a chairlift, an alpine slide. We got this awesome view. There was this scenic what is air tram that we went on as well, so it was really, really pretty and we really enjoyed that. Then I put down a little flag to mark some of the other things that we did, because we also had lunch at Ober and we went shopping there and just did a bunch of fun activities. My son was really brave that day and chose to do a lot of them that He's 7 and he sometimes gets a little bit anxious or nervous about trying new things, but he was such a brave kid that day. I was really proud of him. And then later in the day, we ended up going to the aquarium. There's a lot of Ripley's attractions there, so we went to the Ripley's aquarium, and then afterwards we went to the moving theater, again the Ripley's, and it was really cool. It was one of those 5D theaters, and we had such fun time there. Then we went to this restaurant and had some delicious seafood. It was called Crawdaddy's, and we really enjoyed that. And afterwards we went mini golfing. So again, just doing as many things as we could that day. We were pretty tired at the end of the day, but we went back to the cabin and hot tub and wine all over again. So then on Wednesday, I put down, I know I'm a little behind here, but I put down a sticker because I did some planning in the cabin and we just relaxed in the morning. Then we actually went to the Smokies that day, which is that washi strip that I put down from the kit, because we rented this UTV and wanted to just get the view from the UTV in the Smokies, and we were able to drive up and see a lot of things from there. We also I put down a checklist with like a small stuff sticker because we went to a few different places within the Smokies. I went to a Mexican place to eat, went souvenir shopping, we went to wine tasting, and I did some bumper cars. So it was a really fun action planned day. Then Thursday we were there for the morning. And so I put down another today header and then a little flag from the kit to mark that it was our last day and that we needed to pack. And then we did a bit of boot shopping, which is why I put down that half box towards the top. I extended the full box by adding the washi strips to make it a longer strip because we were driving home again. So we left a little bit later in the middle of the day and headed home. And even though it was a really short trip, we did get to do a lot of stuff within those days, so we really, really enjoyed it, and we're so grateful that we were able to go out and just get distracted from all the things. So at the bottom, I got home and we did a little bit of just laundry, and then we went out to dinner at Chipotle because we were starving. And yeah, that's basically it. So then on Friday, I put down a today header, and then I started jumping around and working on the weekend, and put down a strip of washi as kind of background so that I could put the Hello Weekend sticker down, which is super pretty, and again very light pastel colors, so I thought the washi tape worked perfectly. And then I went ahead and put down 2 more today headers on the weekend since I figured I'd probably be using them, and cut down a checklist to only 3 hearts. Then on Sunday I also put down a half box because we typically do go to CCD and mass, but it was canceled for that particular week, so we just went to mass later in the evening. But in the morning we went did some cooking with my mom for Easter lunch, dinner, whatever you want to call it. So Friday also put down working on Friday, putting down washi strip. We put down a birthday icon and a house icon because I went to buy a gift for a birthday party that we went to on Friday afternoon, and just kind of had a little bit of a girls' night towards the evening. So in the morning on Friday, we slept in and then did some cooking, and I did a bunch of grading as well, which I'll be putting down a washi strip and the computer icon from the kit. I totally jumped around here, so I'm like all over the place. So I'm kind of trying to pull, yep, there it is. So put down that washi strip, again, a little computer. And earlier that day, I really just had a craving for like shrimp Alfredo pasta, so I made some and called it a day. Saturday, where the 3 heart checklist that I cut down is to mark that we had to do some tidying up, some more laundry, and some planning, since I hadn't really planned my week, and that's when I filmed this first half. Later in the day, on Saturday, I put down a piece of washi from a washi roll from Michael's, as put the payday sticker from the kit. It was just super cute, so I wanted to make sure that I used it, which it was payday, but I also had to pay all of my bills. I tend to like pay everything at once because I get paid by monthly, so I just want to make sure that everything gets sent when it needs to get sent, and then I kind of budget the rest of the money out for what I need for actual spending and saving and all that. So then I put down another washi strip from the kit and put down a sticker from Sweet Kawaii Design to mark that I needed to grade some papers, and a last washi strip because I graded a lot. So we watched this movie called, it's in Spanish, El Cristo del Océano, so the Christ from the ocean, essentially. And it was a very family-friendly movie. Because of Easter weekend, we were watching a lot of, we did watch quite a few movies related to Jesus and his life, and it was good to kind of share with my son. So then Sunday, the last thing we did was we went to mass, and then afterwards we went to this place called Michoacana, which is like an ice cream shop, and it was really, really good. So anyway, I'm putting down the last bits of these, but if you'd like to see the finished spread, it is in my Instagram. It's at ProfitPlans too. So Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.